Good morning, guys. This is George from CY. I'm going to be using red and blue dies today because I'll try and do some fixing of my right die predominantly. That was an issue yesterday. Brand new dies. I think they're the same size. Just received them from Sleepy 2525. Gonna measure them. .61, that's a bit off. 9.59, okay. So the 775 series, approximately the same. Good morning, Henry. Good morning, Patrick. I'll be betting at the same time. 3236. Now, yesterday I noticed that this die, the right die was imploding and exploding, but mostly imploding. So this gives me a problem with this and that. All right. Basic shot. Dice up. Heart 6. So that's primary. Let's repeat. Dice up. 14415, so that's some axis as well. But you can see something else here. The 5 came out to play on the red die, the right die. 210. Dice up. 1, 2. 437. That was my bad. Put a lot of spin. So let's take this down to 150, 210. That's that. Marker. And 25 change. If double pitching is going to be my problem, I'm okay with that. Dice up. Heart 8. So up to now I had a heart 6, 415, 437, everything was on axis. And now the hard 8 on axis. Dice up. 268 primary. $225. 210 for here. 15 for the front 9. Dice. Three, 4, 7, come out on axis. 15 here. Dice out. 4, 6, 10 axis. Not even a single shot up to now off axis. Dice up. 2, 4, 6 axis. Hard 4, off axis. Off axis right. That's an explosion on my right die. 4, 7, 3, and 300. Dice up. 415 axis. $200 pays 280. Let's go for 300 for 25. They'll give me 5 back. Ouch. I have a problem with my contact lens, sorry about that. This is really painful, but I'll try and get through it. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice up. 6 to 8. Explosion of both dice. $700 and 3, that's 1,000. Marker paid. Okay, don't think I'm making much money, but I'll regress. Alright, so implosion, both dice. That was an explosion, imploded them back. Dice up. So 2, 1, 3 double pitch, but still on axis. So out of the 9 shots, just 2 of them, sorry, out of the 12 shots, only 2 of them were off axis. Dice up. Part 6, primary. Goes to 18. Dice up. Part 6. Page 21. Break one of these down. Take this down. Part 8, primary, axis, page 21. Press, take the 4 down, 15. Deze. Aces. Lots of axes, so that's number 3. We made this small. But this was left eye of axis, so don't know why that happened. 3-2, 3-6. Deze. 5-1-6 primary. That's 28. Press and press, down, down. Take the 5 down. Yeah, leave it there. Deze. 5-4-9 axis. And comes down, add 1. Deze. 5-3-8 axis. Hey, what's up, Wasted? Is that 30, pace 35. So we change what, we go to 42. Take this down, 1, 2, 3. Deze. 5-3-8 on axis again. Don't know why this is 34. We'll just take that 30, pace 35. Take to 42. Sorry, to 36. 等一下。Heart 6, primary. .36 pace 42. That's 3 and 2. So 538 secondary on axis. Pace 50 for 1, I think. Yeah. So this goes to this out. Two, 3, 5. Axis. .35. Deze. Hard 10. Off axis. Right die. Okay. So what we've got here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 pace 40 plus 15 is 55. Not working, come out. One, two. Hard 8. Primary. So out of 20, out of 22 shots, we have 4 which were off axis. Deze. 5 for 9, axis. Page 42. Dice. Three, two, five, off axis. $50 for one. Dice up. Heart 6, primary, with a 2-3 facing. That's a repeater on the 6. 21 plus 35 is 56. 55. 6. Let's take it straight to 60. So, two through 6. Dice up. 5-1-6 primary. Page 70. Two through 6. Dice up. 4-3-7. Primary. Oh, sorry, on axis. So out of how many? 27. We had 4 only results, a heart 10, heart 4, aces, and one more, I can't remember which one, 6-8, which was an explosion of both dice. So 6-8 explosion is part of, the set, it's part of the game. Both dice exploding, imploding. It's not a bad result, it's a very good result on a V set, but we were trying to be as good as possible. So you can see one adjustment that I made with my ring finger here was enough. It was an exaggerated adjustment followed by a verification. So I verify that the grip is good as soon as I do this. If they touch together, I'm good, I'm ready to throw. If they are not touching together, it feels like they're landing bam bam when I do this thing here. Then I have to, just adjust my ring finger a little bit more. And you must have seen it at least once in this hand, whereby I adjusted about 4 times before anything moved. As I was saying, I can live with a 4-3. Thank you, Henry. I can live with a 4-3-7 because I can adjust it. The double pitch 7s should be the easiest to adjust. It's either because your middle finger just was way down as opposed to the other 2 fingers. And I was like, so, I don't know if I can do it, if I can exaggerate it. Or it wasn't split 50-50. On both dice. Alright, so where are we at? We probably recovered from the marker, but 6, 8, 10, sorry, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's my initial bankroll. We kind of slowly made up for it. That's 500. Made 700 on top plus change. 750, 775, 785, close to, yeah, 785 plus 795, 800, sorry, 800 basically. We're at 800 plus. Being very, very careful with our bets. We're at roll 30. Going to continue same way. I'll try anyway. Dice up. Heart 10 off axis. That's it. Four, 6, 10, all axis, front line. So I get 10 for the pass line. They take 5 away. They give me 200. That's good enough. I'm suspecting that my friend Waylon is in the house. Back-to-back tens. Nice. 1, 3, 4. Turned right at the end. There was a 5 waiting for it, but it's okay. Hey, Waylon is here. So that was off axis. Left. Nice. Box cars off axis left. Alright, so what do we do about that? Well, we place a lot more pressure on the index finger now. Nice up. Two on 3 on axis. Double pitch. Nice up. Six one. Left. Exploded from a 415 to a 617. Alright. So we're seeing a shift in mechanics. At the table, you wouldn't do anything other than go hardways. That would be simple. So as we're going on, we're at 36. I think we had 5, 6, 7 results which were off axis. Four of them were, 3 of them were right die, 3 of them left, and 1 was explosion of both dice, 6 to 8. Here we go. Reset your psychology. Nice up. 2, 5, 7 from the side, from the right side. Nice up. Aces, left. Deze. Boxcars, left die off axis. The rest is okay because I could see a hard 8. Slight adjustment to the landing zone may be more relevant. Deze. Nope, 9 is the point, off axis left. Deze. Two and three on axis, double pitch. Deze. 1, 3, 4, off axis left. Deze. Two on three double pitch. On axis. Gonna give them a bit more breathing space. Deze. Higher arch. Deze. Hard 4. Off axis left, right, sorry. Explosion on the right. One gets me 50. Down. Deze. Hard 4. Again. Right, that pays 27. Let's fix it. Come on. That's up. 6-5 your drift. Idiot. Both dice off axis. Let's do this and see where we were. 2, 3. Okay. Dice. Box cards again. Left eye. Changing landing zone towards the right. 5-6 your double pitch. Repeater on the yo. No, repeater on the horn. Dice out. 4-2-6 off axis. Drop to 18. Dice out. Five, 3, 8. Axis finally. Dice out. Four, 6, 10. That's the tone. Axis. And I had 5 on that, so that's 150. Take that down. Have the top, all them small. This one pays 50 as well. For 1. Comes down, change. Dice out. 5-2 from the side. And I was working. It was wasn't very confident about this roll, to be honest. So mostly was the left die now doing the damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. $2,000, 2,100, 2,002, and 20. 2,220 in total. 120% up. Thank you, Waylon. I'm only looking for friendship, man. I'm not looking for anything else. Alright, so we're at 52. SRR 8.7, SOR 13. Quite good. See what we can do with that. 257 was a 5.3. Sorry, 527 was a 5.38 with the explosion of my right die. Sticking to the same set. Nice. Hard four. There you go, Waylon. Off axis again, explosion of my right die. Nice up. 516 primary. Pays 120 for one. Maybe there. Go 110 inside. Two, three, six. One, two. 314 front line, and it's on axis as well. So that'll give me 10 here, give me 200 there. Same set, 3236. One, 213. So just that one. That was on axis double pitch. Deze. Aces. Woohoo! Off axis left. 415, huh? Deze. Two, 3, 5 axis. That's the small. Sorry, that was point. I'm not collecting on a point, so let's give back this. Go back on that, but it's still small. It was on axis, so that's nice. Deze. Heart 6, primary. Three, 2, 3, 6. Heart 8, primary. Deze. Three, 1, 4, secondary. For 150. Change this. Deze. 6-5 drift. Off axis both dies, let's do that. Okay. Dice out. 1 3 4. Off axis left. Wasn't a good grip anyway. So that pays 27. Take down the 10. Dice out. 3 6 9 axis. Dice out. 5 6 0 double pitch. Not enough to trouble. Dice out. 2 4 6 axis. Bad throw. Pace 21. This comes down. Goes to 16. Dice out. 6 1. 7 out. Got 66 rolls. SRR 11, SR 16.5. Managed to, get as much of my money off the table. I was playing at 96. 97 across. Not bad. Thank you, Henry. That was a 15. So we had a 3 at 27, a 6, a 16, and a 15. So realistically, this is where I want to be. Thank you, Elo. Realistically, this is the place I want to be. An SRR of about 10, SOR about 14 to 16. But, it's one thing to want something, another thing to achieve it. And this is why it's so difficult. This is why we practice so much. So it was a 415. Never mind. I'm just trying to relieve the stress from my arm. So it relaxes my grip a little bit, resets it. That's out. 1, 2, 3 drifts. $15. That's out. $257. Shit. $15. I'll do the ATS. I'll play alone. $6-5 euro. Drift with a 5-6 facing. So it was a drift and a double pitch. Get some money back. This up. $257. Resets the ATS and destroys my SRR. That's out. 6-8 explosion of both dice. With it was a 2-6 facing me, but so they did travel together. That's out. Five, 4, 9. Axis. Drop 25. They'll give me 200. That's out. Hard 8. Drop 25, they'll give me 200 and 15. I'll take that, go to 210 on the 6. Dice up. 516 primary. Dice up. Ah, come on, come on. One, 6, 7. We're at 76. I stayed up for more than 2 hits, but I felt good about, the throw in the end, so don't think I did that well. Made some money, but not a lot. That's my bankroll. $500. $797 $797 is the ending profit. Hey Jay, what's up, man? So let's just have a look at the results. I actually thought I did much better on the inside, but I think the four horn numbers, hardways, did very well. It's about 100% better than what they're expected to be. Field did amazingly well. So let's see which, the 6 and 8 did okay. 5 and 9 didn't do okay. Snake Eyes and 12s did amazing. Yos and 3 craps did amazing. Oh my god. 10s below average, 9s and 5s below average. 6 and 8. So the sevens were below what we expected. The come outs were right on cue, but the 7 outs were far and few between. What is the SRR? 7.6, so that's 20% better. SOR, about 50% better than expected. Maybe I stayed up too long, I don't know. I enjoyed the roll. In the beginning I was really enjoying it, not because of the results, the 26s or whatever, but because the dice were staying on axis. Out of the first 20 odd results, we only had like 4 or 5 off axis results, and this is a benchmark. You don't please look at my throw, sorry. Waste days, I think you're asking me to look at your throw. By all means, I will do that, man. So, what I was just trying to say is, we don't necessarily strive to become exceptional at staying on axis. That's not the issue. The issue is actually to get down to the basics, to understand how to stay on axis. Once you do that, and you will start developing your own style of throwing, and I think Kashier's Cage was explaining this so well yesterday. There simply isn't one style of throwing. There's many styles of throwing. You can throw just about anything in any way, as long as you do it consistently, as long as you know what affects the right eye, the left eye individually. And if you can get to that, what was the 4s and 10s compared to the 7s? Let's just have a look, sorry. I had 9 and 5, that's 14 versus 10 7s. So, yeah, I think they did better. Yeah, you can actually see it from the table above. The second line, the second row, below 4 says 9, and for the 10, which is to the right, it says 5. So I had big red 6 times and come out 7s 4, that's 10, so we had 14. Alright, so wasted aces is saying 9 9, 5 9 2 10, 5 5 9 5 6, yo, 7 out, 6 9 9, 4 8 9, 12 8 6.7. On the come out 7, the count 99.7. What I don't understand, using a 6. Alright, so I think you were saying 6 5 6 4. Because the way we say it, you cannot have a 6-6 set. You know, because there are no 6s here. So it's a 6 facing you on both dice and 6 5 6 4. You're using cross 6s set. Thank you. Hi, Tito. Sorry, 10 7 outs out of 76 rolls. Well, a random should do this 76 divided by 6, which is 12 7s. 12 3/4 of a 7. We only got 6. So we're like 100% better. Yeah, okay, I understand what you're saying. So I have to look at the numbers you're shooting. Oh my god, it's gone now. 1 second, I'll find it. Oh, this is top chat only, okay. Live chat. Alright, got it. 99592. Alright, well, it depends what kind of 9s you got, first of all. Was it a 459 or 549? Because you have a 6-3 here as well. But you also have a 3-6 here. And you have implosion 9s. What kind of 7s are you getting? I know for sure that your 2 is on axis. The 10 is, I don't know. 2 is on axis, 12 is on axis. But that's just about the only points I can say that were, are predictable. On this set, you can get, sorry, let me just put this. So if you get a hard 6 is off axis, hard 8 is off axis, hard 10 is off axis, hard 4 is off axis. So I cannot tell you how you're doing based on the information you gave me. A random roller would have had 37s. No, a random roller could actually have better results. 5-2 and 6-1-7. 6-1s are double pitches, easy, very easy to fix simply by being very aware of the distribution of your middle finger for the two dice if you're throwing the par shot. The secret to this thing, the par shot, is this. If you throw it properly, it makes the dice roll together in a synchronized manner. If your middle finger, however, has, let's say, more contact with the right die as opposed to the left die, when they leave your hand, one of the two dice, predominantly the right die, is going to rotate more because you load it with more energy, because you have more surface area with your finger on it. So the idea is try and have equal distribution of your hands. Whatever throw you are using, equal distribution of the surface area always helps make some variables constant, and that will help you develop the set that you want to use. My average is about 8 to 9 rolls. That's a good average, Waylon. Sorry. It's a very good average. If anybody can get over the 8.5 roll count, which is what is expected, or even be at that level, you're fine. I would say 12 is really good. 16 is exceptional, things like that. It's gonna be good or not, I change. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Good morning, man. Good to see you. Hope it's a short day for Eddie. He's been working really hard this past few weeks. So I just want to ask wasted aces, what sort of grip do you use? If I can just ask you that. 4-finger grip. So you're putting even more. Okay, so you're putting even more control of the dice. The problem with adding more fingers is the fact that you're creating a lot more friction with the dice. I need and want to be exceptional. As I see it, if I could roll and not get the expected same probabilities, then I should be ahead, right? Exceptional, in my opinion, means being consistent. That's the idea. Consistency is more than anything. It was on a 3 on top, on front, evenly. So what you're doing is I have 4 fingers on it, but these are the active fingers, the 2 fingers that control the dice really, and these 2 are the wings, and depending on how low or high I place my index finger or my ring finger, I'm going to affect the flight of each of the dice more than the rotation. The rotation is determined predominantly by your middle finger. Change my index and pinky to outside of dice. Okay, that's impossible, man. Middle finger and pinky, come on. You can't do that. You're throwing it like that. And then Jay, I have to admit to you something. I'm not an expert. I really am not an expert on strategy. I think there are plenty of amazing channels that will teach you how to survive other people. And in fact, part of what I do here is to actually teach people not to go to the table and throw randomly. That's what I do. But there are going to be the casual shooters, the people that go on holidays and they just want to have some fun, and they're allowed to be at that table as well. So it is up to you to judge each and every one of them. You know, you have to qualify them, as they call them. And I think there is plenty of nice strategies you can follow on pro craps, on wager midis, on craps Hawaii, on Hawaiian crap shooters, on same bet, and even on Rick from Let It Roll. I think every one of them has amazing strategies for you to follow. It's not a matter of being disciplined, Jay. It's a matter of applying strategy and letting the strategy work for you. You cannot expect random shooters not to 7-out quickly. The expectation is that they will 7-out very quickly. Therefore, how do you align the way they throw to what you're betting? There is no perfect strategy. Every strategy will fail you because there is going to be a sequence of numbers that does not, fit what you bet. But what you try to do is have minimum amount of money on the table and maximum possibility of making that money work in your favor until the dice come back to you. Okay, just wasted days, it said index finger and pinky. Okay, got you. That is very true, what Henry just said. I just had 38 rolls, 1-7-out. Well done. Well done, wasted. Now, just have in mind that the 38 roller you just had is the exception to the rule, and you should always, this is where the discipline comes in for me. The discipline for me and the psychology side of things is, I had a 38 roll. Until I go home, I have to forget it. I have to put it to the side. Because when I pick up the dice again, chances are I'm not going to repeat a 38 roll. But I'll try my best every roll to make it count. And people just get sort of stuck in the past of just what happened, and they forget the actual throw, or they think about the bets on the table and they forget about how they're throwing. Compartmentalize. This is why it's so difficult to be a good shooter, because your psychology has to be exceptional on so many levels. Keeping your pulse, steady. If you do an ATS, you hit the ATS, euphoria just fills you up and you forget how to set dice and throw them. So make sure that your psychology stays exactly level. I'm inside 2 minutes. Well, yeah, psychology is so important. Whatever happens before does not determine what will happen afterwards. But you can, if you're focused though, and let's say you track your dice, or you throw hard ways to keep it simple, and on a 4-2-4-2 you get a 6-2-8, you're going off axis. The 8 is a great result, obviously, but what you learned is that you went off axis on the left die or the right die. and you have to focus for the next one. You get paid, you set your bets up, forget about it. Just delete that part of the table. What's important is your next move. I'm going to grip my dice, I'm going to feel my dice that they're okay, I'm going to look at my landing zone and throw again. I'm going to try to make my dice not go off axis or whatever. So there is, always 360 rolls, 33 sevens. Okay, so you are, oh no, let me do that. Because at 37 divided by 360 divided by 6. Divided by 6 is 60. You should supposedly have 60 sevens. So you have 33. That's a 10.9 SRR, almost 11 SRR. You're basically saying to me that you have an SRR of double. That's wasted. I'm talking to wasted. You're having an SRR which is double the expected, almost 10.9. That's excellent. I cannot say anything else. Wasted. Well done. So this is my advice for the day. I think I achieved what I set out to do, which was to keep my dice on axis on a V set. On axis results for the V set are very important as opposed to hard ways where if you take one die off axis, it's not going to hurt you with hard ways. But with the V sets, one die off axis means that there are 4 possibilities of a 7. There are more possibilities of a 7 with a V set off axis as opposed to on axis. You only have 2 on axis 7s with the V sets, or cross 6s that wasted is using. So yes, to summarize, wasted, you're exceptional, but you have to do it. You have to repeat it, and the 360 rolls have to become 3,600, and those 3,600 has to be 36,000 rolls in order for you to see, am I consistent? And that is when you actually go out there and bet heavy for at least half of that SRR, like 5 rolls. I got away from 2V and 3V. Okay. You don't need to use that. If you're going off axis, you can use hard ways exceptionally well. You can use kissing sets. So yeah. Guys, thank you so much. I'm sorry if I have to cut it short. I have to go to work, and it's going to be a tough one today. I roll more 7s with 2 and 3. Well, and if you want some help, please by all means do let me know if I can help out. Henry, thank you for that. It's a good closing comment. Clutch was here, thank you so much. Patrick, Wasted Aces, always nice. Masilo, I didn't say hello. Magic Aces, I saw you throwing, man, on Live Fantasy Craps. Very good throw. Waylon, thank you for joining. My 4 and 10 buddy. Otto, good to see you. Birdog, thank you, man. And Henry, of course, thank you for doing some hosting over there. Alright guys, dice are out. This is George.